Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with the next review of the Fangoria challenge. This time, Jason and I watched Beyond the Door. Beyond the Door is basically a straight ripoff of The Exorcist, and you can see that here from the cover alone. It's basically The Exorcist without the Exorcist character. It takes more of a medical approach. It's the Our Exorcist. And it's one of the 101 best horror movies you've never seen, according to Fangoria. It was first released in Italy in 1974, a year after The Exorcist was released in the US. As a matter of fact, Warner Brothers sued the filmmakers of Beyond the Door and ended up winning the lawsuit, receiving an undisclosed settlement. Beyond the Door follows the story of a woman named Jessica Barrett, who informs her husband Robert that she is pregnant with their third child. The two also have a daughter and a son, who are both very quirky and speak inappropriately for their ages. But I'll come back to them in just a little bit. Jessica's third pregnancy is not quite the same as her first two. This one affects her much differently. First, she begins vomiting up blood. Then, she literally starts levitating. What might be even stranger than that, though, is her pregnancy has seemed to have been sped up. Instead of being what she initially thought was a few weeks pregnant, she is actually 3 months pregnant. She claims it is impossible, but her family doctor and friend George insists that she is months along. Jessica soon believes to feel that her baby is trying to suffocate her from within. Because of this, she considers having an abortion. Meanwhile, a man named Dimitri from her past begins following Jessica and her husband Robert. When he finally confronts Robert in the street, he assures him he is only trying to help Jessica. He is insistent that Jessica not have an abortion. The baby must be born, he claims. And he also states he is the only man who can help her. Jessica becomes sicker and sicker and begins talking in a demonic voice. George continues to monitor her, but he has no answers. With nothing else to lose, Robert decides he will give Dimitri a chance in saving Jessica. She has become violent. Her eyes glow, and she pukes up what looks like pea soup. Imagine that. I mean, it's like the filmmakers were just asking to be sued. Speaking of pea soup, Jessica and Robert's son is obsessed with it. He literally drinks it out of the can with a straw. Campbell's pea soup. If that weren't strange enough, he literally has a Campbell's soup can poster above his bed. His sister has her own obsession, reading Love Story, and she has countless copies of it. Not different editions or releases, the same damn book. Your guess is as good as mine as to why. This movie is wacky. The acting seems forced, and the dialogue is wildly inappropriate, especially from the child actors. So much stuff just randomly happens, like when the street performers surround Robert as he's walking down the street. They circle him just playing their instruments for what appears to be no reason whatsoever. The thing is, though, all of this bizarre randomness makes Beyond the Door super entertaining. At about 12 minutes shy of 2 hours, the movie flies by. For a blatant Exorcist ripoff, it's extremely rewatchable. It has both a 70s charm and an Italian movie charm, because that's what it is. That's also what my relatable recommendation is. The Antichrist, a 70s Italian horror film. The Antichrist was released the exact same year as Beyond the Door, 1974. It's also an Italian possession film. Go figure. This one is about a paralyzed woman who becomes possessed after a hypnosis session. If you've seen Beyond the Door and enjoy that movie, or if it sounded interesting to you, then you will surely enjoy The Antichrist as well. Have you seen Beyond the Door? If so, what do you think of it? Comment below and let me know. And of course, be sure to check out Jason's review. What will we watch next for the Fangoria challenge? Check back soon to find out. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and be kind. Subscribe.